December 5th.
In 1848, the California Gold Rush began. Fueled by an announcement by President James Polk that gold nuggets had been discovered in California. On this day in 1933, Prohibition, a colorful era of speakeasies, flappers, and mobsters, ended with the passage of the 21st Amendment to the Constitution. This day in 1994, Republicans chose Newt Gingrich, the first Republican Speaker of the House in some 40 years. On this day in 1945, the Bermuda Triangle allegedly swallowed 5 Navy planes and 14 men. 2 hours after takeoff from the Florida base, Flight 19 radioed that their position was unknown, and then they vanished. No trace was ever found. And that's this day in history.
Good morning, Dunham Middle School. This is Isaiah.
And Anastasia.
Bringing you morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Thursday, December 5th, 2013, B-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated.
Now for the math question of the day. Change 2/3 into 12ths and also 24ths. Be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it. And now for the word of the day.
The word of the day is presumption. Donald apologized to Ben for his presumption that Ben was a thief. Again, the word of the day is presumption.
Thief. You're a thief. Let's get a check on the weather from Jasper. Thanks, Jasper.
Family, math, and reading night. Thursday, today, from 6:30, from 8:30. From 8 o'clock p.m. Come have an exciting evening with the family while indulging in some fun math and reading activities. Not to mention a door prize for one lucky family. You must RSVP by returning your form to your math teacher by December 3rd, 2013. Please see your homeroom teacher for a form. Beauty and the Beast auditions start today, December 5th, from 3 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. in the auditorium. Come prepared with your audition packet. This is your only chance to audition for the musical. If you have any questions, please see Miss Law or Miss Stentorn. Stage crew should report.
Food drive in Winter Wonderland. Use any color hoots for Winter Wonderland items. For the food drive, each non-perishable item you bring in, you will receive 2 hoots from your homeroom teacher. The homeroom with the most food items per homeroom in each grade level will get a pizza lunch. Feed the homeless in the community of Dundalk. Although schools can't claim that their food drives are feeding only their own. Attention students, if you have qualified to attend the You'll Never Make a Mistake Reading a Good Book ice cream celebration, you will receive a pass in homeroom today. The celebration will be held tomorrow during Mod 10.
If you plan to participate in the DMS step team during the Winter Wonderland basketball season, you must attend practice on Thursday, December 5th, today, at 2:50 p.m. in the activity room. 3. Any questions, please see Ms. Brightford or Ms. Corsiniti. And now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Donut Middle School. This is Anastasia. A few words of wisdom. Sophocles was an ancient Greek writer. He wrote about powerful figures who chose a noble path in life that ended in tragedy. If Sophocles had lived during the 1960s, he might have written about the noble but tragic life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Here's what Sophocles has to say to us today. The ideal condition would be, I admit, that men should be right by instinct, but since we are all likely to go astray, the reasonable thing is to learn from those who can teach. It's true, you know. It would be great if we always knew the right thing to do, but since we don't always know, let's pay attention to those who strive to teach us from right and wrong, whether it's our parents or our spiritual leaders or our school counselors or our teachers. Remember what Dr. King says, the time is always ripe to do the right thing. With something to think about this Anastasia. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
And now here's Mr. Barish.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. I want to challenge every student at DMS who is part of Team DMS, who has Owl Pride. Again, that's our mascots. Don't hide your Owl Pride. To encourage really your parents, guardians, or grandparents to come out for our Math and Family Reading Night. It's a great opportunity for your parents to get to not only explore some of the topics and activities that you get to do, but it's a great opportunity, students, for you to showcase to your parents what you know, as well as work with your parents so you can show them and teach them some of the strategies and skills that they may or might not be familiar with. As of yesterday, students at Dundalk Middle School, we had 8 parents who have RSVP'd for tonight's event. Again, so I'm challenging every student who's part of Team DMS, who has their Owl Pride, to in fact encourage and have your parents come out tonight for our Math and Reading Night. Again, the event is for our students and for our families, and we really hope that we have more than 8 parents who take advantage and take this opportunity of a great evening. Food, we plan to have food, pizza, there's a door prize, and again, a lot of real fun math and reading activities, but in order for us to order the correct and appropriate amount of food, we need to know who's coming. And right now, with 8 parents and students coming, there's going to be a lot of food for my staff and teachers, but not food for my parents and my students. So again, students, I am challenging you to have your parents come out tonight for Math and Reading Night. We've had a great showing for our Back to School Night. We had a great showing for our talent show. I challenge you to get your parents out for our Math and Reading Night this evening. I also want to remind students that we will be receiving interims tomorrow, second quarter interims. This is where I expect all students to set goals with your parents, and also for the remainder of the second quarter, making sure you attain and meet and achieve those goals. I want all students demonstrating outstanding attendance. Yesterday, to be frank, our attendance was not good. We had over 40 children that were out. Again, that's 2.5 times more the state standard. So again, I'm challenging all students to demonstrate outstanding attendance. Again, we are purchasing ice cream incentives for students who do demonstrate outstanding attendance. Also, students, I want you coming to school with a positive attitude and applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we will do whatever it takes to make sure you are prepared to be a globally competitive student, graduate, and that you're successful in school and life. Also yesterday, students, some of our students did not make great decisions. A handful of our students earned ALC in-school suspension. A couple of our students earned required parent conferences where parents must bring them in before they return to class or school. And we've had some students with some greater consequences. So again, the expectations at Dundalk Middle School will still be very high, that every child could be able to learn in a positive and safe environment. And if there's a student or you're a student who is not making great decisions, I'm letting you know you will be held accountable for making excellent decisions at DMS. We need to make sure the focus is on learning in a positive, safe environment. Thank you. Have a great day.
This is Isaiah.
And Anastasia.
Reminding you to
Stay classy, Dundalk Middle School. Have a Thrifty Thursday.